Rich, and I'm coming to you live from the Lamppost Coffee Shop in the Austin, Texas area. Hope everything's going all right for everybody this morning. Let's see, I'm checking, making sure everything is up and connected. I hope you can hear me okay. Got a little music going this morning. And it helps with the audio feed because coming live from a coffee shop, you get a lot of background noise. I'm using some noise suppression and filters to try to help out, but the background music helps too, I think. So we'll go from there and see how things are going. So what's going on with you guys this morning? Jump into chat. Let's talk. Give me an idea of what's going on. Well, let's see. What do we want to talk about this morning? I'm just going to do what I normally do. Since I'm just hanging out this morning, there's no particular topic or anything that we're dealing with. We're just sort of hanging out at the coffee shop, and it's what I'm calling a dress rehearsal. I'm doing this for a few days, maybe a week, to get comfortable with the setup and making sure everything works okay. What I do is I tape, I go live here for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then I'll go back and review the broadcast and see what kind of mistakes we're making, and check the audio levels and try to make some additions as we go along and try to make some improvements. The main thing is to get comfortable with the process and so that I can come in and get set up and get ready to go with as little hassle as possible. So I do want to thank the Lamppost Coffee Shop for allowing me to hang out. They are not sponsoring me in any way, so YouTube, don't get your panties in a wad. No one is sponsoring this broadcast except me. Even Rabbits is sponsoring this broadcast and no one else. But Lamppost Coffee Shop is a great place. I hang out here a lot. And so I thought if I wanted to go live from a coffee shop, this would be the place. All right, well, let's see. What I normally do, or I've been doing, is just sort of checking out YouTube, making sure my channels are working okay. And here's Facebook. You can see where I posted some promotional photos and posts here to let everybody know that I'm going live this morning, so maybe they'll join us, jump into chat. So if you're viewing us now, if you're out there streaming and browsing, jump into chat. Let us know what's going on. See what's happening on Facebook. Anything exciting? Hillary Clinton said yesterday that she is very concerned about Trump's activities in the White House. Oh, that's a burn. That's a burn. Yeah, I think she probably doesn't have much to say. She probably needs to keep her mouth shut. That's just me. Oh my gosh. That's funny. All right, I'm gonna pull up something with some audio here to make sure it's working okay.
Good morning, my neighbors!
You had that appointment with destiny.
He changed the way we view comedy.
Who took all the money?
Shrek.
Eddie Murphy.
God damn, this your place?
I started so young.
Eddie was right out of high school, but he was just fearless.
My stuff took off because they've never seen a young black person take charge.
There's a new sheriff in town.
He had the #1 movie comedy special. And
Boy, he really was something when he peaked in the 80s. Well, anything else going on? Not much. Well, that's Facebook. Let's jump over to Fox News and check the headlines, see what's going on. The news is so depressing. I was watching Gary Vaynerchuk on a video yesterday on YouTube, and he was talking about, someone asked him about how he stays positive and how he handles the news, and does he watch a lot of news, keep up with current events, and how you balance you want to know what's going on, you want to be in the know, you want to stay up to date with what's happening, current events, but at the same time you don't want to get so buried in the weeds that it gets really depressing. So what Gary does is he just has a couple of apps on his phone, and he just scans the news. That's what he said. He says, I scan. I don't go very deep. I stay on the surface. And he tries to stay sort of neutral and stay out of it. He's got other things he's interested in doing rather than keeping up with the news. And it can get depressing if you go too deep in some of this stuff. And I find myself digging too deep into the politics, and I get depressed. So it's probably a good idea to just take a gander at the headlines and then move on your day. All right, let's see. I was going to point out to you today, I try to occasionally bring up different sites that you may or may not be aware of, and this is one I thought I would show this morning called the Internet Archive. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not. It's archive.org, archive.org, and it has all kinds of resources. Now, some of this stuff is copyrighted and some of it isn't. So, for instance, I can go in here to the Live Music Archive, and you'll see all of these albums and musical tracks that are available for download and to listen to, but I'm afraid if I listen to any of it on YouTube, I'll get a copyright strike. But there are ways that you can go in here and listen to these albums, or you can download them. And what this archive is, it is individuals have uploaded their libraries. Let's say I'm a music aficionado and I love the Grateful Dead, and I've got 10 albums of the Grateful Dead. Well, I can come on here and I can upload all of those albums and make it available for public use. Now, Internet Archive has gotten into trouble, and I'm not real sure how they have handled their lawsuits and things because of the copyright idea, but still, it's a great site if you're doing research or looking for. What I do is I use a lot of it for sound effects. I go into audio, is here, I think, and then in the search up here, I'll type sound effects, and then I'll go in here and look for collections of sound effects, and you have stuff that comes from the old days and the radio days, shows on the radio with their sound effects, and you've got sound effects from Disney and all kinds of possibilities here. Excuse me. And again, some of this stuff may be copyright, some of it isn't. I wouldn't think sound effects would be copyrighted. We can pull up an example here. Hanna-Barbera cartoon sound effects. Oh, I like that. I need to download that. That's another good one. Man, there's some good sound effects here. Pretty good. Now, used to be, before they got into trouble, I used to be able to go in here and download, see the WAV files here? Here they are. 73 files. And I used to be able to download all of those without any trouble. So I'm going to try it, see if it works. Click here. See where I'm clicking? 73 files. And up here you'll notice it's downloading. See up here? Above my head. So I'm going to go over and check my downloads. And see if it worked. I'll let you know here in a minute. Looks like it did okay. Yeah, I got them all. Excellent. So there's 73 sound effects here that I just downloaded off of Internet Archive. It's pretty cool. Here's some others. Let's see what else we got. I like the boings. Boing. Boing. That's pretty good. Okay, you get the idea. And again, this is archive.org. And look at all of these that are available to play with. Frontier Gentleman. What is this?
They have some rather strange customs in the West. There's a town in Montana Territory where it's against the law to carry a gun. The sheriff lives by this order, but other men can die because of it.
So these are episodes of the old-time radio show, Frontier Gentleman. And what you can do, if you really want to get creative, is you can download some of these episodes and then go in and feed them into your audio software. I use Adobe Audition, and you can pull out clips, either sound effects or phrases that people say that are funny. So you can spend all day doing this kind of stuff, going through and pulling clips. That's the Internet Archive. But you get the idea. And it's not just sound effects. There's all kinds of stuff on here. Audio, video. And again, you got to be careful with copyright. I don't think sound effects is going to get you in trouble. But anywho, well, let's see what else we got going on. As we're just hanging out, I'm at the Lamppost Coffee Shop live on a Thursday morning. Checking the weather forecast for the Austin, Texas area. It's going to be wet this weekend. It's going to start raining tomorrow afternoon and then on into Saturday. And 90% chance of rain on Saturday. Storms, 3 or 4 inches is what I saw. So it's really going to be coming down hard. And we're in a drought, so we need it. All right, what's on X? Anything happening in Elon world today? Well, let's see. What's Bernie got to say up here? For the billionaires who sat behind Trump when he was inaugurated, things are going pretty well. And he's just talking about all the billionaires here. Why does he keep trying to compare us to billionaires? Doesn't do any good. How is this helping me? Bernie, if you're trying to help me, why are you trying to compare me to a billionaire? It's ridiculous. It's like trying to make me feel better about my health and fitness by comparing me to Michael Jordan. Well, what's wrong with you, Mitch? You're fat. You can't run. You can hardly walk. Look at Michael Jordan. It's just stupid. All right. Let's see. I'm going to pull up some audio and see if working all right. Find something with some audio feed here. Let's see. All right, let's see what this Joe has to say here. Oh, this. Let's see.
Essentially tracking every single. I shared this with the mayor. Over the course of the next couple of weeks, the Oversight Committee will be launching on their website a master ICE tracker where we're going to be essentially tracking every single instance that we can verify that the community will be able to send us information on.
Why are they doing that? It's so crazy. An ICE tracker. I hope they come down hard on these guys that are doing this kind of thing. Ridiculous. Yeah, let's put a target on our police. Put a target on the back of our ICE while they're trying to do their jobs. This ought to be outlawed. These people ought to be put in jail. That's why I don't get deep into politics. I get mad. I need to be more like Gary and just stay on the surface, just scan, don't get upset. It's not easy. All right. There's X. What else we got going on? Let's see. I do have loaded down here some Gary V video that I thought we'd take a look at. I do like Gary V. Gary Vaynerchuk. If you don't know about Gary Vaynerchuk, see if I can briefly describe Gary. He's from New York City. His parents moved in as immigrants from Russia when he was a child, and they grew up in poverty, New York City. And his father eventually started working at a liquor store and ended up buying the liquor store and owning it. Gary began working in the liquor store with his father as a teenager. And when YouTube first hit, and email and the internet, Gary wanted to help his father build his wine selling business, his liquor store, by going online. So he started posting videos on YouTube about the wine store, and started selling wine and talking about wine on YouTube. And this was way back in the very beginning when YouTube first hit the air in 2005, 2006. And over time, the business grew, and he grew the wine store for his father into $1 million business by using social media. And then he left his father's business and started his own marketing company. And now he has one of the largest marketing companies in the world. He's got offices in countries throughout the world. 2,000 employees, and he is still very heavy into social media, of course. He is sort of a social media guru, if you want to use that term, which I don't particularly like. But I do like Gary a lot because he's merit-based, and he doesn't hold any punches. And so I listen to Gary a lot, and I repost his material a lot in short form because what he has to say has a lot of value. So I thought this morning we would take a gander.
Bring awareness to things I'm up to.
Okay, this next question is from Priya. I'm 19 years old. I have a laptop and Wi-Fi, and I like talking. I want to be a millionaire in 6 months. What do I have to do?
I'm going to punch Priya in the fucking face.
Okay, now, remember, Gary's from New York, so he's going to have some F-bombs. He's going to have some cussing. That's just him. And one reason I like Gary is because he's authentic. He doesn't try to be something he's not. So, and he apologizes every once in a while about the cuss words he uses, and he knows some people are turned off by it, but he doesn't care because it's him. It's the way he is. So, be prepared for some F-bombs here. But, so anyway, he's taking questions and answers in this format. It's a Q&A. People call in or they come in via their video phone on their phones, and kind of like FaceTime, and ask him questions, and then he talks to them about it.
What do you have to do? You have to come to, here, Priya, come to 35 Hudson Yards, New York, floor 25. Come to my office so I could punch you in the fucking face. No, Penn Studio, this is not pre-recorded. What are these fucking questions? Did I hear that right? I'm 19, I have a laptop, and I like to talk. How do I become a millionaire in 6 months?
Yeah. Think about that for a minute. YouTube, the average YouTube poster, creator, content creator, by far the majority are in their 20s and early 30s. And you've got a lot of kids in their teens getting on YouTube and wanting to become rich really quick because they see the Trahans of the world and think, ooh, I can become a multimillionaire in a hurry.
I'm fucking finished. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm actually done. What are we doing? I'm finished, Sid. I'm done. I'm angry.
That was a real question.
I don't understand. Like, I don't, obviously I believe half of this is trolling, but what's sad is I know it's not. People are fucking insane out here.
I'm having problems having better conversion as far as like people wanting to actually purchase products. I read all the comments, I respond to all the comments, and I just want to be able to have a better understanding of how I can get better conversion on, tapping into that part of being actually to make money on the online space. I want to evolve into my best form, and I honestly eventually want to move out of the physical world space of truck driving, and I want to get into the digital world.
When you're trying to
Just to take note of Gary's setup here, you notice he's got this 3-pane window setup here. He's got himself here. The person who calls in is in the lower right, and then up in the upper right, he's got another shot of himself from a different angle. And I kind of like this setup, and I may play around with this myself next week, where I can do a 3-pane setup and because it's less boring. People get bored when they're just staring at you. So I wanted to point that out.
Bert, are you on Whatnot or Fanatics Live?
I am on Whatnot. I have my own affiliate link store from Fanatics that they provided me with a storefront to be able to go ahead and sell their products on
you
that
asked me,
storefront.
yep, when you asked me you want to sell more stuff. When you're on Whatnot, are you live on Whatnot and selling stuff or no?
So yes, I am live on Whatnot and selling stuff. I haven't done many shows because the timing, as far as like I share an office with my wife. So
okay, let's stop there because if you're not familiar with Whatnot, I want us to look at it. I've got it here in the browser. Let's go over and take a look at Whatnot. If you're not familiar with what Whatnot looks like. And this is a site for selling, and you can do live shows and come on live and sell 24 hours a day, round the clock, because this is international. You've got people from China, people from India, you've got people from all over the world involved in this. And it's a lot like TikTok shopping, except this is much bigger. I think this is the main activity of live shopping right now. And I wanted to pull up an example to show you what we're talking about. See all these live broadcasts? See my mouse? All these here in the center where it says live? These are all the people going live selling stuff. And I want to pull us up an example here. Let's pull this guy up.
Better be following Joe. Last 10 of these go. Let's get it. Lightning Edition Backbone. Lightning Edition Backbone. Make sure you're following my brother Joe. Go. Another one. Go. Oh, my goodness. Dice is supersonic.
It looks like this guy has a warehouse.
Who's excited to win this? Are you going to sell it or are you going to keep it? Are you going to sell it or keep it?
He's got
30 days of giving starts early. Go.
It's a warehouse full of stuff.
Keep. Gentlemen, if you win this, give it to your mom or your wife or your girlfriend. I promise you, it's super nice. It really is nice. Bailey's had hers for like 6 years. Another one. Go. We're about to do some spider. Get ready to go crazy. Another one.
Up here to the upper left, you see it's auction. Here's
another
a place
one. Go.
for you to buy now.
You're keeping it.
See up here.
What a Christmas present, guys. We're going to change somebody's life in November. It's going to go crazy. We're planning on giving away more than 75 PS5s, more than 125 Nintendo Switches. So please make sure you bookmark all those upcoming shows. Another one. Go. Last couple. Last 9. Last 8. Go.
And all these people over here on the right.
Lightning Edition Backbone. These are the expensive ones, guys. With that Xbox Game Pass. Another one. Go.
Watching him live.
8 more. MJ, our sponsors are amazing. I appreciate that, but it's our sponsors. Joe just spent $1,000 to bless you guys. Go.
All right. Let's pull up oh, this looks interesting. Let's see what she's got. Some clothing from Ola. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is a little slow. Coming from a coffee shop.
For the winter this year, definitely grab those onesies from, I mean, they're only 18, 24 months, but you know what I mean. A couple months ago.
Looks like she's got a big shop, too. I hope we don't get a copyright strike. She's got music playing in the background. I hope it's not.
Do a women's medium. Women's medium, guys. I do have more women's size 6 years. Women's medium, guys. Go. It's a 2-pack bundle of these 2 tank tops. You get it in pink and
so you see, these
gray,
are just
guys.
people coming
These are
live,
$38 retail.
doing a live show
brand, and we're at $3. You just robbed your
Whatnot
guys.
from. Looks like she's got a warehouse full of junk too.
Mostly adult or kids. I have kids things. I mean, I have some kids things.
Her
I have men's
audio's not that
things.
great.
I have women's
It's
things.
in and out.
I have a bunch of things, guys. Just gotta
She
bear
doesn't
with
care.
me.
She's just
I'm only one
selling.
person, guys, and there's 110 of you.
Oh, well. So that's Whatnot, and that's what Gary is talking about, asking this guy if he's on Whatnot.
Whenever she's working, I can't really get on Whatnot because, you know, it's confidential information that she's talking to other customers. And so it's in the background. And, you know, people have told me, hey, who's going on a vacation? You know, because my wife's a travel agent from home and stuff. So it kind of conflicts with, you know,
Brother,
selling
Ariel.
part of it.
Bro, you could be on Whatnot, like, and you could find a different place to do that. You don't need any fancy setup. You could be in the fucking kitchen with your refrigerator in the background.
Okay.
So that's just like excuse city. Back to like your energy's so epic, and you're right. Age is just a number, and you're a fucking grinder. Like that's very obvious. Are you gonna really, with your fucking epic bald head and epic beard and fucking epic energy, are you really gonna tell me that the reason you can't sell on Whatnot is because your travel agent wife is in the fucking background? Is that really where we're gonna fucking go?
Well, I mean, it's not really where we're gonna go, but like she's talking while she's talking on the phone in the background.
Go in the.
It's
go,
like
no,
she's exchanging credit card information and stuff like that. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. You know,
Ariel. Do you know the term you're bullshitting me? I understand. You're not going to do it in the same room as her, excuse me. You could do it literally anywhere else. The reason you're not selling is you're not selling on the best platform. The best platform to sell is on Whatnot. You need to be on Whatnot. I don't give a fuck what time you're on. That shit's selling 24/7. You could sell shit at 1 o'clock in the morning or 6 a.m. and you could do it out of any room. You do not need a fancy setup. You've got to start selling cards on Whatnot, period, end of story.
Gotcha.
Period. Like this, like, do you not like it as much? Like, I'm trying to get to the root cause here. There's something that's stopping you from selling on Whatnot.
It's not that I don't like it as much. It's that when I have been on Whatnot, there has not been that much
sales
conversion, sales and conversion.
Brother,
there,
you're just starting.
Yeah, see, this guy was looking for some early success. He was getting a little bit disappointed. And Gary was trying to get to the point that you just started. He didn't have that many shows. And the same thing happens on YouTube when people start posting. New content creators get online, start posting videos on YouTube, and they don't get any views, and they get so upset. They get so disappointed. I've been posting videos for 2 months and not getting any views. Well, Gary's telling this guy that you just got started. You've just begun. It's a long journey. You've got to post a lot more than just a couple of months. You know, put up 100 videos and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Brother, you need to put in the work. I'm watching people like Debut Sports and Splash Cards. I watched them go from 0 and 3 and 6 watchers, but they went on every fucking night, every day, and eventually got there.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going
to need to double down and stream live more?
Brother, I don't want to I love you too much to do this homework. I have a funny feeling thank you, bro. I have a funny feeling if I go and look at your Whatnot, you haven't done enough fucking shows.
No, I haven't.
Well, that's it. What else do you want from me? Like, that's like somebody coming to me if I was a fitness guy and saying, hey, bro, I fucking went to the gym twice. Where the fuck is the 6-pack and fucking guns?
Yeah, see what he's talking about there? Consistency and volume. That's what it amounts to. If you want to succeed both in online shopping and on YouTube, it comes down to those two things. You've got to post a lot, and you've got to give it time, and you've got to be consistent. Make a goal for yourself. Say you're going to upload 100 videos in the next, 6 months. You come up with a number. When I started publishing books on Amazon, I set a goal to self-publish 100 books in 100 days. and I just about hit it. I came close. I published about 80 in 100 days. And so it's about volume, and it's about consistency, and it's about quality, and it's about time.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. It's Whatnot. It's disproportionately the place that stuff is selling, and you've got to do it fucking daily.
Okay.
All right, brother?
So, and what about like the Fanatics affiliate? Like, since I've been an affiliate with them, I've only, like, for the past 2 months, I've only made like $10 in total sales, you know? So it's like, how do I double down on that and like push that more for people to come in and buy more? Just
listen,
Whatnot itself.
Listen to me. Go on Whatnot. Use your social media. Push people to it. Email. Having a paid subscription and having a, do not understand this detached or like, and this is very interesting. I was in this really interesting setting not too long ago. Choice. That's a mindset. That's a looking for sympathy. How do I okay, that's a whole nother story for another show. The fuck are we struggling for? The fuck are you struggling for? What do you mean rebuild? You're rebuilt. You quit. You did it. It's over. You won. It's over. You did it. We're good. It's over. You won. Yay. It's over. Ezra, I do not understand this concept of dwelling on shit. You know what it is, Aaron? And this is why it's so important. We've had this great run where we started to get a little bit deeper and understand what was a little bit fucked up, but then we went too far, and now a lot of people are just deeply comfortable in dwelling, looking for sympathy. Like, they're more comfortable in like, hey, I was wrong. He already won. And so what are we doing here? We have to help our children to not do this in the next generation. You know what I mean? Like there's so many bad things that have happened in my life. It's unbelievable. Actually, this is a good topic, right? There's so many bad things that have happened in my life. It's unbelievable. But the issue is that I've just chosen to focus on the things that went well. That's a choice. That's a mindset. That's a perspective. That's something that I think a lot of people can take some value out. Now, that doesn't mean being detached or like burying everything underneath so it becomes a problem one day in my life. It's just okay to decide to focus on what is going well versus what's not going well. And and this is why fear is such a son of a bitch, because fear has done so well in the last 3-4 years, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years. Fear's gotten hot. It's got a lot of momentum. It's got us into a place, the masses, that we just want to stay in our yuck. Every single person on earth has had good things happen and bad things happen. And for some reason, and this is very interesting, I was in this really interesting setting not too long ago where somebody was really dwelling and basically telling a stranger that they don't get it, their life was way worse. And this stranger, on some straight battle rap, dropped like 4 things that happened in that person's life. And the other people the person that was crying wasn't even in the zip code. I think the person could have been lying, but wasn't even the zip code of this other person. And just assumed because that other person wasn't crying all the time that their life was so great. This concept from all of you that everybody else has it so good and you have it so bad has to stop. This comparing and thinking like everyone has it so good and you have it so bad has to stop. Do you understand, everyone, that you don't know anything about most people's lives, including the people you're close with? Your siblings and parents and loved ones are surprising you once every 7 years with some shit. You don't think a stranger will surprise you? I don't know, man. Anyway, what do I think? I think rebuild your confidence. Why is your confidence hurt? when you were in a toxic, narcissistic, you should feel bad for that boss, not for you. You're out. That fucking boss is stuck in her or his head in life. They've got real jail. You were in fake jail, a job. That motherfucker's in real jail, a mindset.
That's good stuff. That's why I like Gary. All right, let's see how we're doing. We've been going for about 35, 40 minutes. That may be enough. Thanks for dropping in, and I think we'll stop here and be back tomorrow, same time, 9 o'clock, and we'll hang out some more and play around a little bit and see what's happening in the world, and we hope you have a good day, and we'll talk